Hi everyone. So today we'll be demoing using loops in Agent Network Stream, and we've done some demoing on Agent Network before in the past using just Stream, right, where you send the message with reasons and you see the whole thinking box and the response. And now we also have loop, right, where it gets to loop through a couple of iterations, multiple iterations, and chooses the different tools or agents or workflows that are available to it to carry out the prompt, and you'll see all of that. So I'm just going to give it a prompt that will make it attempt to use the agent, an agent, a workflow, and a tool, all three. So let's say research and research about London and write an article about the weather in London. And it starts.
So here, if we click on thinking decisions, we can see that it's selecting a workflow. In this case, it's using the specific workflow from our previous examples where you can give it an object with a city argument as a field, and it'll use two different agents to do like a very thorough research on that city. When we see that completed, you can see the workflow graph. And you also see another box already showed up. So if you click on the done box here and show the decision-making process, you see that it can actually also invoke specific tools. In this case, it took the current weather in London. And then you see that currently it is streaming some kind of an LLM response here. So if we click on thinking again, we can see that the specific primitive that it chose is an agent. In this case, I believe it's probably agent 2. Indeed, because agent 2 is this agent that was specifically used for writing blog posts and synthesizing different things from memory or prompts into a text. And that is also our final result here. So if we look at this last thinking box, you can see the reason for why the agent network thinks the task has been completed. Since it has the information about London, the weather, the current weather, feels that it has enough information to actually synthesize the report, and that synthesized report matches the requirement of the task specified by the user.
Yeah, that is it. We can say the number of iterations it took here, which is 4, and that just breaks down everything. The first one is the workflow call, then the tool call, then the agent call, and the last one is when it confirms that everything is done and doesn't need to use any other of the available resources, and just gives us the final response. And yeah, that's what network looping is all about, really. Pretty cool.
Also, another thing worth mentioning is we have this new details page for the agent network where you can see all these different workflows and tools and agents that are registered to it. You can also see the endpoints, much like you see for agents and workflows. They can then use from your application. And then you have this setting that we saw in the beginning where you can switch between these two modes, like picking one primitive or picking the mode where you can run as many primitives as it wants to, which is that stream stream option right there. And there's also a max iterations option, which basically is like a guardrail. So you can say that would maximum, let's say, do 10 iterations. So like it doesn't go off the rails and like think for too long and use too many tokens to get where it needs to go. But I think that's about it.
Yeah, thank you.